And you dream about the season starting and what might happen, and you kick the ball out of bounds right off the bat. Everybody just settle down. We got a long season to go. Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Let's talk for a second here about USF. By no means was it a transfer portal exodus, the number of guys they lost among the fewest in the country, but you do wonder if things have just become really transactional in the sport right now.
Well, this is a team that had a lot of success last year, and a lot of their key players want to build off of that. So to me, not a big surprise that these guys decided to stick around.
Yeah, it's cool to see it, man. You don't see a lot of this in college football nowadays. A lot of people leaving. They're doing a good job of retaining their guys. They must have built a really good culture.
Goes to the option. Quick toss. Might have a chance. They bring him down. The option run to perfection, and it will move the chains. The Bulls have it with a 1st and 10. The play fake, Lopez. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Tight end now in motion. The play action fake. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And the offense goes 5 wides and spreads the field. The problem is that spreads you thin, and you only got 5 guys in protection, and they don't do a good enough job up front. The defense gets home, forces the fumble. Big play for this defense.
Blasted as he lets it go. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. So now it's 2nd and long. Motion from the wideout. Dropping back, it's right. He'll pull it down and run. Oh, he's got some space. And he slides to avoid the contact and did it just at the right moment and got the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Lopez, play action. Missed receiver there, it's incomplete.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call, and they want to make explosive plays, but you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. Now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want a chance of doing damage on the offensive side of the football.
Got his man. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. He'll try to get to the marker himself. And he'll be hit immediately. No gain on the play. Up and hold on just a minute. They have decided to take the points here. Thought they might go for it on 4th and short. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And that's a really good response by this defense. Their offense throws an interception, puts them in bad field position. They respond with a stop, force a field goal. Yeah, they got 3 points, but great job by this defense.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Might as well stick with him. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2.
And nice job by this defense, really being physical at the point of the attack. There's not a lot of holes, man. They run the ball on back-to-back plays. Aggressive linebackers playing downhill. Nice job by the D-line, owning the line of scrimmage. And now they got them in a situation where this is where they want it. 3rd and long, guaranteed passing situation.
And the Bulls will bring the punt team onto the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Pulled and fired complete. Tried to hit him with a quick game on 1st down and nothing doing there. The Bulls with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Lopez looking down the middle. It's caught downfield. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. Lopez to pass. Got his man.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Turning it on. 10. Touchdown, South Florida. He got a step and just dusted the field.
And there's more of an art to this than you know. Like, to stick the ball in the belly of the running back and read a defender perfectly. They bite on the running back. QB makes the right read in Palmer. It's nice to have those wheels to go all the way down the field and punch it in for 6.
Yeah, David, this is a coaching staff that wants him to run the football. And sometimes it's going to be designed runs. Sometimes it's going to be scrambles in the passing game. But the RPO is another way that he can hurt your defense with that speed you're talking about. Great decision to keep it. Nice job taking it all the way to the house.
Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. You look to be backed up, and then suddenly you're not. Big play has them across the 50, and they'll have it 1st and 10. Complete.
Hey, listen, on offense, just take what the defense gives you. Quarterback looks out wide. He sees the DB way off of the receiver. Throw him the easy hitch pass. You'll take that completion.
2nd down, he'll throw it. He lobs one high down the left side. And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete as time has expired here in the 1st quarter. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. To the air, it's right. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. Quarterback got it himself. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Wide open downfield. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. And the Bulls trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. He'll toss it. Nothing doing. He is stopped short of the goal line.
Playing the option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Before this 3rd down play, they're going to take a moment to think it over and call a timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. And here they come to give it another shot on 3rd and goal from the 3. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. He splits the uprights. This is now a 7-point game.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Webb. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Bulls offense comes out ready to go to work. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. They'll keep it on the ground. Still on his feet at the 35. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. He's now up to 58 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive first half here in this season opener. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on second and short. It's a draw. Spins away from the defender. Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one. The Bulls have this offense rolling. They're going to go right back to him on first down. He'll be knocked down, but not before doling out some punishment and getting 7. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Keeps it on the option. Finding some room. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. And the Bulls kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Pressure coming. Buried before he could blink.
It's a curious play call offensively to try to throw after that great gain on the ground the snap before. If you're winning in the trenches up front, keep it going. Let the big fellas go to work. I don't like the idea of throwing the ball there.
Throwing, Lopez. Tight end finds a soft spot. And he's brought down after a nice gain on the play. Give him 7 on that one. And now we've reached a 2-minute timeout. And guys, second down didn't do them any favors as they face this third down. The give on the option. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Bulls! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Back to pass, it's right. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Complete downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. That's the way to start a drive, and now they'll try to follow up on 1st and 10. It's complete to the left. Inside the 40. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Trying to make magic with his feet. Out of the backfield, he's open. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. The Bulls use their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Wants to throw again. Into the end zone. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. They'll mark him down at the 17, and that'll be enough to move the chains. 1st and 10 from their own 17. From the gun, running back gets to give. They make the stop, but he's got enough for the first down, and now this offense might have a chance to do something. Here's Lopez to throw. Shoots it to the left. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. The Bulls will kick it off to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Makes a move. They bring him down, but not before a really good return sets up this offense in solid field position. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. Scanning the field, it's right. Going to try to get it himself. At midfield, he's got room. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Hits the slide, got the first down with his feet.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick up and put him down and go get first downs, but I think the timing of when to scramble and when not to scramble, he's really got that figured out, and you can tell it's going to be a big part of the game plan.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to the big tight end. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. He was looking for room to return that, but he'll just hand it to the offense. They'll take over at the 18. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Finds his tight end. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Now on first down from the 28. From the gun, running back on the move. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Some misdirection with the counter. And he's dragged down.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Fires to the tight end. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. The give to the back. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Got it looking for a first. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. And the Bulls will snap it on 1st and 10. Quick handoff. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Handoff from the gun. There's a crease. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. The Bulls are threatening in the red zone. The give to the back. He breaks a tackle. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Keep it on the ground. Touchdown, USF! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And you got to love seeing that if you're the head coach of this team, right? You always want to see your team start fast early in games and then also start fast at the beginning of the third quarter. You had a big lead. You take the ball right away here in the second half. You drive it down the field, and you score. This offense has been dialed in right from the get-go. It's been very impressive to watch.
He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Here comes the heat. He sacked this defense all over it. And the Bulls trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to throw, it's right. Moves away as he feels pressure. Another interception. That's his fourth of the day. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already gotten the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46. From the gun, they'll try the middle, and they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Breaks into the open. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The offense lining up for a first down play. The give to the right. Could be an alley. What a run. Takes it all the way down to the 11-yard line before he's forced out. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They try to pop a run on the draw. And he was able to pick up a few yards on the ground, and the clock has run out here in the third. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Pulls it on the option. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Bulls!
Well, these players came together. I've been so impressed, not just by the talent, but also by their composure. Handling this kind of environment in the first game of the season, this says a lot about the leadership in that locker room.
And the extra point was good.
Number 96, set to kick this one.
On the move from inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. So the Buffalo offense ready to go on the attack. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this point, David, the quarterback here, he's got to be a CEO, and he's got to really get his guys settled down. A couple turnovers in a row now. They've got to find a rhythm.
A CEO, a.k.a. don't screw it up, young man. That's what it sounds like on the sidelines with the coaches. You've got to stop turning the football over.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Sends it back in motion. Dropping back, it's right. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And this defense came to play. They know about the high-profile QB. They rose to the challenge and dominated the competition today. They took care of...
Gonna take a shot. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. It's incomplete, and they'll...